Hello and welcome to another episode of BZG's Quick Reviews. My name is Barrett Courtney, as always. I am your host, and here, joined with me, is my great co-host, and even better friend, the bisexist from Texas, Henry Montiero. What's up, Henry? How you doing today?
Howdy.
It's fitting with your hat. Did someone poison the water hole?
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
And if you don't know what we do here at Quick Reviews, each of us brings in one item to do a 1-minute review on it. At the end of that review, we give it a score of either yee, or pfft. I think you can figure out what those scores mean.
Yes, is very good.
And just to make sure that we're, keeping to our name, I got a stopwatch here. Make sure we don't go too much past a minute. And so, Henry, you can start your quick review this week right now.
So my quick review is of the game Undertale.
Okay.
Came out for Steam like a month or two ago.
All right.
It's been very big in certain gaming circles.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about it.
Yeah. So I played it, and I'm just gonna say straight up, this is so far my actual game of the year.
Oh wow.
Because it's one of the most well-made indie games I've ever seen. And there's so much love and focus put into it.
Okay.
The characters are amazing. Like, it's a very emotional game.
Okay.
Like,
as an indie game usually is.
Yeah.
Typically.
Like, you'll fall in love with all the characters that you run into.
Mm.
And I love the battle mechanic, because the whole point of the game is that you're not supposed to fight them. You're not supposed to fight the enemies.
Okay.
You're supposed to, you're supposed to, like, act with them to non-violence and dodge their attacks in, like, a little bullet hell thing.
Okay.
And it's just, like, I played on the pacifist mode.
Okay.
But, like, you can play it where you actually do attack them, and it's one of the, like, it's one of those games you have to play to experience it yourself.
Okay. And what's the story? Just give me a general synopsis.
So the idea is that you're a little child,
Mm-hmm.
like, the gender is never established.
Okay.
I'm gonna go by her because it looks like a girl to me.
Okay.
So this little girl falls down this hole into the monster land.
Okay.
And then, like, I think your goal is to, like, get out.
Okay.
But it's less about the story, more about the characters you interact with.
All right.
And, like, it's like $10 or $15 on Steam. So it's like, if you have Steam, go get this game, because it's amazing. I'm giving it a fucky.
Oh, well, okay. Cool.
And I
might have to come over and play it, because I don't have money to... I have money for Fallout 4 and
not for
that
$10.
PS4 bundle thing.
But not $10.
But not $10. I gotta save all the rest of that money for bills. Because I'm an adult.
Nerd. But yeah, like...
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
I want to add this to our Game of the Year list on our thing.
Yeah, it'll like, that will have to... do you play it on... Do you have like a desktop or a laptop? Like, what do you...
I have both, but I played it on a desktop.
Okay.
It can probably run on a laptop, because I've run Steam games on a laptop before. Okay. I managed to play Counter-Strike on a laptop, so...
Okay. That might be something that we would have to, like, play, because Fluffy will be there as part of our voting.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be something where we take a day and, like, each of us sort of fucks around with it, and you get our impressions of it and whatnot. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I've heard really good things.
Yeah, it's
I keep seeing it on Metacritic as, like, one of the top-rated games so far this year. So.
Yeah, like, think Earthbound, but not without, but you don't fight.
Okay.
It is one of the best RPGs I've ever played.
Cool. All right. Thank you for that quick review.
Yes.
And now, for my quick review, I've beaten all the Uncharted games. So today, I come to you with my thoughts on Uncharted 3.
Yep.
So I'm going to start this timer real quick. And I wrote down some notes here, because there's a lot I had to say about it. And I'm going to go into some spoiler territory. So there's going to be a moment where I'm going to have you do earmuffs or whatever.
Okay.
Just because there's some pretty crazy things that happen in it.
You turn into Crash Bandicoot.
You turn into Crash Bandicoot, and that's where just, like, the story is just awesome.
Yeah,
but
like,
honestly,
Cortex comes out.
Honestly, I think this is the best of the series so far. I think Uncharted 4 will probably be better, just gameplay wise and all that, and it'll look beautiful and gorgeous. But even with story, you got to learn more about Nathan and Sully's relationship, of like how they first met. You got to like play through that whole flashback, and how that flashback scene like occurred was really cool. Like the beginning of the game, like you're with Sully and you're about to make a deal and the deal goes wrong, and then you guys I'm gonna do a spoiler earmuff thing. You guys get shot, and then it goes into this like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And then you go into this flashback of Sully meeting Nathan for the first time. It's really cool to see that relationship develop. You're good. So it's just really cool to see that relationship develop, because I feel like we never got, like, it was cool being friends with Sully in the first one, and but I feel like you never got to learn a lot about him, and then he's straight up just not really into. So it's cool to have him in most of 3 and see that relationship.
So he's like that friend that Indiana Jones had in the first one and the third one?
Yeah. And then Elena is back, and you get to learn more about their relationship and how it might have not worked out, and how they might be reconciling. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Reconciling, yeah.
Yes. And that, I thought that was really cool. That was something I did not expect. If you know what I'm talking about if you've played 3. Yeah, playing like the young Drake sequences was really cool. Near the end of the game, I'm just gonna say, like, it's not like super spoilery, but there's like sort of these like acid trips that you go on that are fucking crazy.
Like the Scarecrow missions?
A little bit, in a way, yeah. And they don't play like that, but like the presentation for it is similar. And the whole scene of Drake being stranded in the desert, that took probably, like, it's like a total of like 10 to 15 minutes or something. That's just fucking crazy. And it was awesome. It was really fun. It was really emotional to see him go through that. And the reason I don't like 2, or not that I don't not like 2.
You're just not as much a fan of it.
I'm not as much of a fan of it. Like, gameplay-wise, I can see why everybody loves it, but I think that boss fight is very video gamey. It's like very... It's like the opposite of what that rest of that game is when it comes to like sort of being grounded in a way, and then at the end it's just like, I'm crazy. This is a Bane boss fight. Like that's what
it's Arkham Asylum with the Joker at the end.
A little bit, like, but that Joker boss fight wasn't stressful. It was like, oh, this is dumb. The boss fight at the end of 2 was like, oh god, it was ridiculously stressful. So in 3, I feel like they got a lot of feedback on that. And so in 3, there really isn't a boss fight at the end. There sort of is. It's like bearable. It's like a natural boss fight where it doesn't feel like a boss fight. I really liked the villain in this. Marlo was really cool. You got to learn a lot about her.
Who the fuck is Marlo?
Because in the first 2 villains, like Uncharted 1, it was like, hey, I'm this random dude that Sully owes a lot of money to. And then in 2, it's like, hey, I'm a basic fucking Russian guy that you learn nothing about. And then 3, it was actually like, Marlo has known Sully for a long time, and they've both been after this thing that has to do with Drake for years, and she's part of the secret order.
On his cell phone?
Oh my god. So it was just really cool. I think the set pieces were fucking awesome. A lot of people like the set piece of the building falling down in 2. And I guess it's just like we've had a lot of moments like that ever since Uncharted 2. So when playing that for the first time after it's been like so many years since it's come out, that wasn't as surprising to me. But I had a lot of moments in Uncharted 3 where I was like, holy fuck. And I didn't get that in 2 or 1. Like in 3, like there are just some moments where I'm like, oh shit, and then like something crazy happens, like, fucking shit. That was awesome. So I had a lot of more moments in this one, and like I was able to tell that I can remember those moments like vividly in my mind, and that's what like the impression of Uncharted 3 left with me. So I'm gonna give Uncharted 3 an official fuck ye.
No, 2 fuck ye's.
2 fuck ye's in a week. That's crazy.
This
High
is
5. We played 2 really good games.
Ricky just bursts in. I played a game and it sucked.
So that was this week's quick reviews. If you liked our thoughts and you have any like more thoughts on those games and what do you think about like our thoughts on it, you can leave that kind of stuff in the comments below.
It's lighter than I thought.
And if you have any suggestions for quick reviews, sorry, I got thrown off by your fucking what do you have? Now it's impossible to get off. Jesus. If you have any suggestions for quick reviews, if you want us to quick review anything, of course, you can comment that as well down below. If you liked this video, like that like button, share it with your friend, and subscribe to our channels for more episodes of quick reviews. And you can follow us on Twitter. Keep up to date with BGG. Collectively at baiazonagamers. I'm at Benandler Chong, Henry's at Henrysource, and Seven, our tech guy who makes all of this amazing stuff happen, is at 7 Morse, but the O in Morse is a 0. You can check it in the description below. So thank you so much for watching this week's Quick Reviews. And until next time, have a great day full of shit talking. Or not shit talking, I'm so fucking out of it right now.
Yeah.
Have a great day full of quick reviews and
Basic white conclusions.
basic white conclusion. No, I have a great day full of quick reviews and just fucking awesome video games.
Yeah.
Because I'm glad that we both got to like really enjoy some video games this week. All right, get the fuck out of here. Go watch more videos.
Too.
Bye.